one.
Call the meeting to order. Rise for the pledge. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
May I have a motion to appoint Rick as Secretary Pro Tem?
I move that the Board of Education appoint Rick Lloyd as Secretary Pro Tem.
Is there a second? Any discussion? Secretary, call the roll? Or I call the roll? Boehner? Yes?
Yes.
Nenza?
Yes.
Dunlap? Lloyd?
Yes.
Gary? Yes. Secretary, call the roll?
Boehner. Nenza. Dunlop. Casper. Hammernick. Lloyd here. Barry.
Here. 3.1 Superintendent's Report.
Yes, it's my pleasure to announce that November 15th is School Board Members Day. Our community takes enormous pride in our district, and our board members spend many hours each month on district work, attending meetings, and other responsibilities most will never hear or read about. This is time that they could be spending with their families or for themselves, and I want to personally thank all 7 members of our Board of Education for their service, leadership, and commitment to the district and our students. Thank you. Veterans Day celebrations. Tomorrow is Veterans Day. Our district celebrating our nation's veterans with a number of celebrations. Earlier this evening, Crews held a Veterans Family Night. Tomorrow there will be Veterans Day assemblies at each of our schools. Central Middle School will host their celebration at 8:15. At 9:15, FERC will host an indoor Veterans Parade, followed by an assembly and refreshments for honored guests. At 9:30, Crews and Memorial will each host celebrations, and at 2:15, Fulton will host a Veterans Day celebration assembly. All are welcome and encouraged to attend. And I just want to make a little commentary because I don't remember the gentleman's name, but we recently had some criticism about being in session on Veterans Day instead of, I guess, honoring it by being off. And it wasn't an appropriate time for me to engage the content, but the reason why we're in session is because we take it so very seriously that we think it's worth educating our students about. And one of the methods that we use are these celebrations. It also gets the community, the veterans in our community, into the schools and connects them to the content, and that makes it more real, the learning for the students. So if there's any ambiguity out there, if anyone's wondering if it's a symbol, whether or not we care about our veterans, it should be taken as a symbol that we don't want the day to just pass as any other day not in school. We'd rather teach our kids about it. Pleased to announce that the district is having a food drive. The district is pulling together to collect food donations to help support families facing food insecurities in our community, and donations will be collected through November 14th. Members of the community who want to contribute can drop their offerings at the Ad Center or at any of our school offices. Just a reminder that the joint annual conference is around the corner here, November 21st through 23rd. A packet with conference materials for the board was provided to you this evening. Please don't hesitate to reach out to Angela or me if you have any questions or comments or concerns. And I want to also take a minute to extend our heartfelt thanks to Matt Shanahan and his incredible custodial and maintenance team for their hard work and dedication during the recent snowfall. They reported to the district at 2 a.m. This morning to make sure that the walks and parking lots were safe for us to have school this morning and hold our board meeting and all the other operations of the district. So just thanks to Matt Shanahan and to his team who worked through the night to get us ready. Condolences, Lori Kaiser's stepfather, Ron Nomalini, passed away. He was 94 years young and an Army veteran. Lori's a second grade teacher at Fulton. So our condolences go out to the Nomalini and Kaiser family. Celebrations, American Education Week is November 17th through the 21st. Thank you to all of our staff. We'll be sharing our thanks with you during the week of November 17th. And finally, tonight, the board will take action to approve our administrator contracts, and I'd like to thank our directors, principals, and assistant principals and coordinators for all that they do in leading the district. And I'd like to also draw the board and community's attention to one approval in particular. For the first time since 2015, the district will have an assistant superintendent in Kelly Valava. Kelly will still direct the Student Services Department, but in addition, she'll be assisting me with the leadership and management of the district. And it's a testament to Kelly's experience and qualifications and her years of service to 146. So Kelly, congratulations.
Thank you.
And that concludes the superintendent's report.
Thank you. 4.1, citizens may address the board at this time. Okay, seeing none. All right, 5.1, union reports from union representatives.
It's all about Veterans Day. At CMS, students just wrapped up Red Ribbon Week with advisory activities, and now they're busy getting ready for tomorrow's Veterans Day assembly. They're also looking forward to a fun time at the first trimester incentive field trip that they're having on Friday at the Tinley Park Rotary. FERC has many exciting fundraising activities going on. They have a kindness club there that is collecting gloves and mittens for those in need during the colder months. Their PTO is sponsoring the Raise Craze, which is another fundraiser that focuses on students completing acts of kindness. And the Student Council is sponsoring Gobblegrams, which are kind messages that students purchase to have delivered to others. Fulton is getting ready for their annual Veterans Day Assembly on Tuesday, and we also wanted to note that Fulton was recently selected as #2 elementary school in the Southland publication and received an exemplary rating from the state. Cruz has a thankful tree where students are sharing things they're thankful for on leaves, and is also having a food drive. Memorial's food drive is underway. We've collected well over 500 items already. We have an assembly tomorrow with veterans visiting classrooms to share their experiences with students and answer some questions. And refreshments and a show will be provided to honor the veterans.
All right, can I have a motion for the consent agenda?
I move that the Board of Education approve consent agenda items 6.1, approval of minutes, 6.2, approval of closed session minutes, 6.3, approval of the destruction of closed session tapes, 6.4, approval of financial items, 6.5, approval of personnel items as presented.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Secretary, please call the roll.
Boehner? Nenza?
Yes.
Dunlap?
Yes.
Lloyd, yes. Barry?
Yes. 6.6, approval of administrator contracts for FY '26. Do you want to say anything? You've already said it?
No,
Okay,
sorry.
can I have a motion?
I move that the Board of Education adopt the fiscal year 2026 administrative contracts as presented.
Second.
Any discussion? Secretary, call the roll.
Boehner? Nenza? Dunlap?
Yes.
Lloyd, yes. Barry?
Yes.
Congratulations, guys.
7.1, preliminary tax levy resolution.
Money?
Yes, so this is levy time of year. The levy, as you know, is our primary source of funding, and it's fairly simple in that we are limited to the amount we received last year plus the consumer price index, which for this year is 2.9%. So we're asking for a little bit more than that just to make sure we capture new property. We could ask for 10 million%. We're only going to get 2.9% plus new property. So you'll see in board docs or whatever it's called now, there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. Most of that is just the resolution and things that go toward the official approval, plus some of my methodology if you want to look at that a little closer. So it's just info this month, and next month we'll be asking for approval of the official tax levy. Abatements, by the way, are not done until March, the end of March, so this is just the levy, and then any additional abatements. We have one that will be required. We're talking about possibly more that will all be taken care of at a later date.
All right, can I have a motion to go into closed session?
I move that the Board of Education enter into closed session to discuss a personnel matter.
Is there a second? Any discussion? Can I back it up to do communications?
I just have one correspondence this month. Dear 146 Board of Education, thank you so much for the beautiful flowers right there in my room. Your kindness and thoughtfulness has meant a great deal to me and my family during this difficult time. Sincerely, Ina Latrine.
Now I need a roll call for close, please.
Boehner? Nenza?
Yes.
Dunlap? Lloyd, yes. Barry?
Yes. There'll be no business after closed session.